time, so I'll start over. Welcome to our Live from the Red Carpet. I'm Jenny. I'm the owner and director of Dreams Dance Academy, and today would have been our one of our original recital dates, and we're going to have to do that at a date to be determined, and we'll probably be doing that outside at the studio and a bunch of small shows. So we're not going to be able to have our big recital that we're used to, that we just work so hard for and live for every year. So it's hard for us all, to not have that this weekend, but it is what it is. And so we wanted to do this so that we could still do something and celebrate all of our kids and teachers and parents and everybody's hard work. We will dance again. And until then, we're just going to do some fun stuff today. So this 10:30 would have been our Sunday 10:30 show. So, and then at 2 o'clock, we'll be doing our 2 o'clock show. And yesterday, we did our Saturday 5 p.m. show. So the only thing specific for the 10:30 show that we'll be doing, otherwise anybody can watch it, it all applies to everybody, is we'll just be reading the routine names and class names for the 10:30 show. But otherwise, it's kind of all the same, each show. So we just wanted to start by thanking everybody for sticking with us, for continuing to dance, not giving up. You could have said, we could have said, forget about it and just reopen whenever we're allowed to, but that's not what we do. That's not our mindset. So Friday, March 13th was the last day of classes here, and we were forced to close after that. And that Monday, 3 days later, we went virtual. So since Monday, March 16th, we've had probably about 1,400 virtual classes, which is amazing. I didn't know if it was going to work. I didn't know how students and parents were going to respond to it. I had no idea. I just crossed my fingers, and I realized the bracelet I wore this morning, it says trust the journey, and I didn't even realize I put that on. And that's one of my favorite sayings, and especially the last few months. You just kind of got to trust the journey. And I know that this is going to make us all stronger and better, and we might not realize how right now, but when we look back, we're going to realize how much we learned from this, whether you're a child or an adult. We definitely learned a lot, and we did it, and today is a celebration too that we did it, and all the kids danced at home. It was amazing for us teachers to log on to Zoom and to see all those little squares and all the different little dance areas that people got creative with setting up, and how much joy that we were able to bring to kids' lives, while everybody was at home for so long. So we're so glad we did it. We're looking forward to getting back in the studio very slowly and gradually. So stay tuned as we continue to, finalize our summer plans, but we will figure it out. We'll let everybody know soon. We are going to start so if you're new this year, I think it's always been really hard for me to explain our recitals to somebody. We just put so much time and effort into it, and something I always say is I want to make it an experience. I want to make it a whole weekend experience. I don't want it to just be, the hour that somebody comes to recital or the 2 minutes that they dance on stage. I want it to be an experience. And that's what I'm really missing this year. So I thought we would show our 2019 recital recap. It's just a minute recap. One of our former teachers who moved to California last year, Coach Alec, made this for us before he left. And it captures our recital, I think, perfectly. So we're going to show that now, especially for those who are new this year. I think it will be a great way for you to see kind of what our shows are all about. So leave us a comment and let us know what you think of that video, whether you were at recital last year or not. Last year was the first year that we actually went like all out with a theme, and it was Wizard of Oz. Oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank? What do we call it? There's no place like DDA. Can't believe I forgot that. So it was There's No Place Like DDA, and we had so much fun with it. It was amazing. So that's why we're super excited to kind of go all out with the theme again this year. I should have said that in the beginning. So our 2020 recital theme is DDA on Broadway. So we've been having a ton of fun with that. We're going to continue to celebrate that theme and do all sorts of fun stuff. So we're going to start with Miss Alyssa is going to read our show lineup for the 10:30 a.m. show. So we're going to say the class name, the routine name, and the teacher. Hi, you guys. I'm Miss Alyssa. I'm going to be reading the class name and the dance name through all the 10:30 a.m. shows. So, Tiny Dreamers, Tuesday morning, Spoonful of Sugar from Mary Poppins, and Katie is the teacher. Pre-ballet tech, Tuesday morning, Super Cala, Mary Poppins, Katie. Top hip hop, Tuesday morning, Hard Knock Life remix from Annie, and Katie's also the teacher. Pre-ballet tech, Tuesday night, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend from Gentlemen Prefer Blonde, Katie. Tiny Dreamers Wednesday morning, Let's Go Fly a Kite, Mary Poppins, Leah. Pre-ballet tap, Wednesday morning, Singing in the Rain, Jean Kelly, Leah. Tot Hip Hop, Wednesday morning, Friend Like Me, Aladdin, Leah. Pre-ballet tap, Wednesday night at 1 p.m. Mama, I'm a Good Girl Now, Hairspray, again, Leah. Tot Hip Hop, Wednesday night, A Brand New Day, Wiz with Diana. Pre-ballet tap, Wednesday evening, 4:15, 1 from the chorus line, Leah. Tiny Dreamers, Saturday morning, The Lion Sleeps Tonight from The Lion King, Katie. Pre-ballet tap, Putting on the Ritz, Katie. Pre-ballet tap, Saturday morning, 10:15, tomorrow, Annie with Megan. Tot Hip Hop, Saturday morning, Welcome to New York by Taylor Swift, Jenny and Megan. And then finally, Ballet Lyrical, Saturday morning, She Used to Be Mine from The Waitress with Katie. Thank you, Miss Alyssa. So next I want to announce all of our teachers and staff. And I have to say that especially as a small business owner, what I have had to go through the last few months, I can't explain in words how important it is to have a staff that I can trust and that's dedicated. And all of them worked the hardest that they ever have before. And I'm just so proud of that, but also so thankful that I had people like that by my side to make this happen, or else it wouldn't have worked. So I am so incredibly thankful for them. So our teachers for this season, Geneva, Katie, Leah, Diana, Stephen, Jory, Megan, Alyssa, Jacqueline, and Christina. Our office staff, Michelle, who is running all of this. So Michelle is our marketing assistant, and she is the one who's made all those fun marketing posters that you guys have probably seen on our social media. We're going to show those in a little bit too. And then Bridget and Mia, they are also students here. So they're studio assistants, and they graduated from our student leadership program, and they help run the studio with odds and ends. So thank you, everybody, for your dedication this year. And now I'm going to have Gene Kelly, who is part of our recital character crew. He is going to read our student assistants and student ambassadors for this season. So student assistants and ambassadors are part of our student leadership program. Dancers age 11 and up are welcome to apply every summer. And then we choose dancers from those applications. They have to go through a training process. And we really take it seriously. We want them to, understand kind of the ins and outs of working. And so when they turn 15 or 16, that they'll be ready to successfully, tackle their first job. So student assistants helping classes. With our large classes, it's always great to have a student assistant. And then student ambassadors help around the studio with cleaning, office clerical type of stuff, and special events, kind of just anything else that we need help with. And yeah, so, also something that our student leadership academy is something that all those kids do is this year, once a month, they pack lunches for Lazarus House. So, Madison, who is a student assistant, she helped kind of like halfway through the year. I thought, this is one less thing that I can take off my plate, and I'm going to give it to one of the girls to have them like spearhead it. And they did awesome. I would just walk back, in the back of the studio some Wednesdays. They'd have it all set up. They coordinated who was bringing what, and I didn't have to do anything. So kudos to all of them for doing that. So I'm going to have Hannah read all of those names. Jean Kelly, sorry.
Okay, I am Jean Kelly, and I'm going to be reading your student assistance and student desk. So the first one is Madison Mannon, and she loves dancing. She said she loves dancing, and she said, I love dancing because it lets me express my emotions, and I know that when I come to dance, I can forget about everything that happened and just dance. Next, we have Lily Kurzak. She says, I love dancing because it's a way to vent and be yourself without saying a word. In dance, you can express anything and everything. It's the one thing I can always count on, and it's the world's universal language. Next is Larkin Shores, and she says she loves dancing because she can express herself with all her emotions. I know that I can come to dance and be surrounded by an amazing environment and with my best friend. Dancing makes me the happiest version of myself. Next is Hannah Williams, who says she loves dancing because it brings her joy. When I am sad and afraid, I can just let my emotions out on the dance floor. Next is Charlotte Mama. She loves dancing because I can always express whatever feelings I have or emotions that have been inside me. I always get to see my friends every day. We always build each other up when we are sad. My favorite set. No, that's wrong. Next is Avery Cook, and she says, I love dancing because it's not about being the best, it's about freeing your emotions and having fun. To me, dance relieves stress. Oh my God. Rewind. Next is Aubrey Blue. She says, I love dancing because I can express whatever I'm feeling. Sassy, sad, happy. Whatever the emotion is, I can always express it when I'm dancing. Dancing gives me a chance to let go of it. Next is Erin Hart. She says, I love dance because I can let out all my emotions when I'm sad and stressed about something. Next is Ada Smith. She says, I love dancing because it makes all of my worries leave my head and makes me very happy and content. The next few do are student ambassadors. The first up is Rachel Wade. She says, I love to dance because it allows me to express my feelings and emotions through every step. Next is Ella B. She says, I love to dance. It is my special thing about me. I have been dancing for about 10 years now and I don't plan on stopping. Next is Natalie Lycan. She says, I love dancing because my team has become my second family. When we step onto the dance floor, nothing can stop us if we stick together. I also love dancing because I can express myself ways I cannot put into words. Next is Sophia B. She says, I love dancing because dancing is a huge part of my life. I love to express myself through movement. I like to dance. It is everything. Next is Emma H. She says, I love dancing because it allows me to express myself in many different ways, even if I'm a roller coaster of emotion. There is a style of dance for every emotion. I also get to see my best friend every day. Next is Claudia, and she says, I love to dance because I can express myself and be dramatic like jazz and more like music. Okay, I can read the name. Next is Emma, and she says, I love dancing because I can express my feelings and my body moves with the music. Whenever people turn on the music, I will start dancing and have a good time moving to the music. Student assistant to student and specialist.
Thank you, Jean. So of course, when I was just sitting over there, I remembered something that I was supposed to show in the beginning, and I forgot. So when all of this started, March 13th, like I said, maybe it was like a month after that, I invited everybody to submit a video of them dancing at home because I wanted to make a video montage. I had this vision in my head. So we asked dancers if they would like that they could submit a little video clip of them dancing at home. And we put together this video montage that I just love, and I can't wait. I'm so glad I did it because you can go back, in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and always be able to have this memory and kind of see how everybody persevered. So we're going to show that video. It's also on our YouTube channel if you would like to watch it at any other time.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. We'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. That we have each other, and for that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
So we hope you enjoyed our video. Leave us a comment and let us know. I think yesterday we said, leave us a comment and let us know what word comes to your mind when you watch that. To me, it screams never give up. And I just love watching that video. So we hope you enjoyed it too. While you guys were watching that, we have been dying watching all of these beautiful dancers come taking photos outside the studio. There's been a few little ones and they just look so stinking cute. So if you haven't come take your picture, we'll have this up, I forget what time I said, till maybe 3. I think we could always leave it up a little after that and come take it down later. But come take your pick, and especially we have a new step and repeat, which is a lot better than our old one. So we hope you enjoy it. Little side note, however, when we were taking it down last night, we broke it and it was very expensive. And today I was able to get it up, thank goodness. Not sure how it's going to go. I don't know if it's going to last taking it when we take it down again because there's a few pieces that broke, but it's up. Glad that we were able to get it up today because I was going to be devastated if we couldn't, because it's like the one thing we have for the kids today to come, be excited about and all that. Oh, I wish that we could go out there right now and see all of these people out there. Okay, so I'm going to, giving back is a big thing for us. Every month we choose a different give back. So we choose from local organizations, larger national ones, and we just do something different every month. So I'm going to read all of the give backs that we have this year, starting in August. August, we did girls clothing girls, and we collected clothing for them. September was Lazarus House and Random Acts Matter. October was Waterford Cancer Resource Center. Waterford Place is a proper name. And the St. Charles Kickathon. November, Honor Flight Chicago. December, Becca's Legacy. January, Special Olympics. February, American Heart Association and Dancers Against Cancer. In 2019, from January through December, we donated about $5,000 total to various organizations, so we're very proud of that. So we'll see what our 2020 total is at the end of the year. But we also do a lot of collecting item type of things that is not necessarily a monetary donation. Like for Lazarus House, we collect items from the urgent needs list. What else? The girls clothing girls, that was clothing. Becca's Legacy, that's toys that we donate. So we love doing it, and we love seeing dancers and parents and teachers all getting into it too, because it's a joint effort. So thank you everybody who always donates and helps us out with those. Next, so our 2019, so every year we pick Inspiration Scholarship recipients. We choose those from our Students of the Month for this season. So every month, teachers nominate Students of the Month, and it doesn't mean that you're the best dancer. It's dancers who go the extra mile, they're working extra hard. Maybe a teacher saw them helping another student, and things like that. So all those Student of the Month from the year, Students of the Month, I can never say that, from the year. In May, we look at all of those students, and we usually pick 2 or 3 to be our Inspiration Scholarship recipients for the year. And we announce those at the end of recital weekend, and we surprise those dancers. They don't know, their parents don't know. So it's a really big deal. It's something we look forward to every year, and we announce those at the end of recital. So this year, since we weren't going to have our big recital, I still wanted to make it a big deal. So on Friday, we had 4 this year. We actually went to their houses and we surprised them, which was so much fun. If you want to watch those videos, you can go to our Facebook page and you can watch those. We had so much fun. We'll probably do it again next year. Oh my God, I can't look at how cute everybody looks. I'm going to go out there. Oh my gosh. Okay. So back to what I was saying. Now I lost my train of thought. So we announced all of our new recipients on Friday, and it was so much fun. So I'm going to announce the new ones, and then I'm going to also mention our winners from last year. So when you're chosen as recipient, sorry, I forgot to say that. What you get is you get a free class the following year, and you also get a solo in the following year's recital. So, this year's new recipients that we announced on Friday: Lucy Wold, Lillian Kurzak, Luca Ketter, and Charlotte Nowak. And our 2019, the ones who we announced last year at recital, so this would be their year to do their solo. So they're still going to do that. We just started working on it with them. Some we've started virtually because what are you going to do? So whenever we do our recital, they'll still get their shining moment and they'll be performing their solo. And those dancers were Bella Fleshman, Mia Soderquist Hansen, and Ashton Hurt. So we're excited to see their solos this year. And now we're going to announce our character crew. So this year's recital theme was DDA on Broadway. So in January or February, we had auditions. So anyone who wanted to be on the character crew, they were invited to come to the studio. They had to think up a short combination on their own, dressed in whatever character they chose from any musical. And we ended up choosing all of them because they were all great. So we had is it 9 this year? I think it's 9. And I'm going to announce all of their names. And Michelle, actually, first I'm going to announce their names, and then separately we're going to pull up all their pictures because my voice cuts out when we pull up the photos. So I'm going to announce all their names and their character. And they've all been here at various times throughout the weekend. Right now we only have one here. So I'm going to start with, and you can walk behind me when I call your name. So Hannah Williams chose to be Gene Kelly from Singin' in the Rain. Here he comes. Aaron McCart, Henny from Hairspray. Abby Schultz, Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Larkin Coors, Elsa from Frozen the Musical. Lily Kurzak, Miss Hannigan from Annie. Audrey Zhu, Mary Poppins from Mary Poppins the Musical. Isabel Ketz, Annie from Annie. Charlotte Nowak was a Rockette from Radio City Christmas Spectacular. And Avery Cook, Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. So now I'm going to have Michelle pull up all their photos, and you guys can look at those at their amazing recital posters that Michelle did. So we hope you enjoyed their posters on our Facebook page too. But they're super cute, and the girls have all done a great job this year, and we're looking forward to seeing what they do at our recital whenever we have that too. So the last thing we're going to do is what everybody I'm sure is really looking forward to is announcing our 5-year dancer awards. So this year we have almost 30. What was it? 29? 29. And the first year we did 5-year dancer awards was 2017. Jean Kelly knows more than me. How many was it? Because she was helping me with, I was just doing it this morning. 6, 2018 was 14. How do you remember that? I'm a studio owner. Last year was 8, and this year is 29. That's crazy. And sorry, something's going on. So Miss Alyssa is gonna announce all of those dancers. So we always give you a medal. So we'll just do that sometime later, probably at whatever we do for recital. And congratulations to all of those boys and girls. Hi everyone, I'm going to announce the 5-year dancer award. So sorry if I mispronounce your name. I'll just do my best throughout it all. All right. Ava Smith, Rachel Wade, Erin McCart, Olivia Kirayan, Peyton Summers, Madeline Carlson, Mae Brightville, Riley Curtis, Haley Ray, Caitlin Ray, Sienna Hyde, Hannah Jordan, Molly Hara, Laurel Innes, Megan Moffett, Avery Regula, Ella Casa, Juliana Innes, Alessia Lachazak, Piper Mado, Anna Phillips, Olivia Hagan, Emma Phillips, Gigi Irwin, Abby Schultz, Sophie Karpowitz, Jocelyn Albin, Kendall Johnston, and Maddie Royer. Congrats to everyone that won those 5-year awards. Thank you, Miss Alyssa. So that's all we have. Sorry, I was trying to make my notifications going away that were popping up on my phone, and then I X this out. So that's all we have for today. So we're gonna do the kind of the same sort of thing at the 2 p.m. show, and I'm gonna do one more thing. And Hannah, who's Jean Kelly, she doesn't know I'm doing this, and hopefully she doesn't kill me. But I did this to the girls that were here yesterday. So would you mind coming over here? So I wanted to ask the girls questions, and I told them that I wasn't going to tell them what question I asked them, because I wanted to put them on the spot and get like their honest answer. Tell me what you're a little closer so people can hear you. Tell us why you like dancing at dreams.
I like dancing at Dreams because I've been here a long time. And I feel like I just like seeing new people come in and making new friends and having more people join the DDA family, like you say in the DDA way, the DDA family. And yeah, I just do.
All right, thank you. You got that one. 6 feet. Go around. All right, thank you, Hannah. And yeah, Hannah's been with us since 2013, I think. Maybe 2012. But when we started maybe it was 2012. So we started at the Elburn Community Center in fall 2012. And I think that that's when she started. I'm not positive, but that's a long time. And she was, I think, 5, right? 5 or 6. So yeah. Thank you. So congratulations to all of our dancers, but for this live stream, particularly to all of our itty bitties, all of our 2 to 5-year-olds in the 10:30 show. We're so proud of you. We hope to see you. I think maybe we'll go hang outside now for a little bit so we can see all of these cutie patooties in person. Oh, why is my sign blowing like that? The banner's looking a little wobbly. I told everybody it broke. All right. Well, thank you. And maybe we'll see you later. Bye.